How's the family doing today?
Oh, we're doing good.
Oh.
Can you get some water for
Amani is
Okay.
making dinner. We have family worship today too, so yeah.
You and Amani are such good parents. Always teaching. Oh.
It takes a lot of patience and practice. But don't worry, you're going to be a great mother. I can already tell.
Thank you.
And you won't be alone. We'll be here to help you. We want to help you teach your child about Jehovah. You're part of our family now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Little bit of love bombing there. We want to help you teach your child about Jehovah. You know, the child that's not even born yet. Don't worry, we'll help make sure that before even you have committed as a Jehovah's Witness, because this is just a Bible study as far as I can tell, before even you've made your mind up, we're going to make sure that the child in your womb grows up as a follower of this religion that you still aren't completely done learning about. So almost from the get-go, this year's feature drama is disturbing. The title, as you've seen there, is Commit Your Way to Jehovah. And on the Saturday afternoon session of this year's exercise, Patience Convention Jehovah's Witnesses are shown the first half. It's a weird one, isn't it? So they've quite evidently filmed this during COVID. They will have had to. And it seems that the pandemic restrictions were a key factor, or I would assume they were a key factor, in them making a film about Africa that's very obviously been filmed in, I'm going to guess, North America. So they're trying to do that thing where by using music and lighting, and they've obviously found a tree there that looks sort of like it might be a native species to Africa. They've used set design and all of the tricks of the trade to try and fool us into thinking that this is Africa where this film is set. But it doesn't really work, does it? I don't think you need to have much of a knowledge of filmmaking or be much of a film connoisseur for these tricks to be failing and for it to be practically impossible to buy into this. You're looking at this thinking, this is a little bit wrong, you know? And you'll see what I mean as the drama unfolds. I mean, it's not wrong, it's not grossly inappropriate, but it just feels a bit off because it's easier for film producers in a wealthy country to depict poverty than it is for film producers in a third world country to depict wealth. And you'll always have that issue, I realize, if you're making any kind of film about Africa from the perspective of the West. So, of course, Western filmmakers should be able to make films about Africa, including having the creative license to film portions in other locations other than Africa that are meant to be in Africa. But when the purpose behind the project is to exploit and to mislead and to essentially sow propaganda, it makes it even more dodgy, I would suggest, to use these particular tricks of the trade to try to appeal to people in African countries or who have an African culture or an African background, not for the purpose of enlightening them or telling any meaningful story or even just entertaining them, but for the purpose of persuading them to be committed to an organization.